Hello everybody and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Shellie Geigle with J&S Hobbies and Crafts, and today I want to share with you my Camp Happy Bear album that I created for myself to place photographs of my grandkids and my son's family on their camping and fishing adventures. And I also have some photos in here in case some of you are looking to see an album that has some photos. So this is by the Photo Play Camp Happy Bear. I do not sell this paper. In fact, I went out shopping and I have been looking for some time, some sort of camping, fishing, hiking type paper. And I love the woods, so I wanted something that was kind of woodsy with some prints that had some wood in it, fishing, camping, and all that. And that's what I came up with. Found it on sale over at Craft Warehouse. So this measures 8.5 by 11. Now this is enormous. This is an album I made that I can continuously add photos to as time goes. So it's got a ton of pages. It took a lot of paper. It did take 3 of these packs, and this had 12 sheets in it. And by the time I was done making my picture mats, I do have some scraps left that I am going to keep in case I do need to make more picture mats, because this will hold a lot. Then I have some that maybe if they're too small, I can kind of seam together on a photo mat. So it's 8.5 by 11. It has a 3.5-inch spine. It has many pages in it, as you can see. And we're going to get into it. And please be kind. These are photographs of my grandsons, my son and his wife Jessica, on their fishing adventures, and camping adventures. So right off the bat, I have this, and it's a folder. It's magnetic, and you open it up, and I was able to place a photograph in there. And we're going to get right on into this. And again, like I said, this is huge, and I can continuously add photographs. And I may do a tutorial just on the design of this. If you're looking for an album like that, maybe for everyday photos or maybe for just a certain occasion that you can continuously add photographs to as time goes on, because this is large. Matter of fact, I have, if you read this like a book, page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14 pages for me to decorate in here. As far as the page inserts, we've got several. We've got 6 inserts. So, and I did have to reinforce the hinges because it's so large, and it will continuously get heavier as photographs lay on top of the photo mats and as I add. Okay, so the first thing I have is this band, and as soon as I get more pictures under here, this will lift up and hopefully it will sit straight. I may have got the magnet on just a little cattywampus, but that's okay. I'm happy with it. So this folds out, and that folds out, and as you can see, I've laid some pictures here, and I'm going to scoot this down. These fold up, and I've got some photographs already planted right up there on these. Back here is a large pocket, and I'm able to get more than just 2 picture mats, obviously, but I haven't, like I said, filled the album to the brim yet. And I laid a photograph in there. Over here I made 2 large pockets, and I've just got a couple photographs in here. And I can put more picture mats back behind, stack them in if I want it. Right here I have just a little flip, and I can add another photo up here if I wanted. Now I don't have any tags or anything in this yet, but that is to come later as soon as I figure out time frames and where they were. Okay, next page I have 2 large fold outs here. Up front I have this, and this flips out. And this is just tucked right back behind here, this photograph. My son is an avid fisherman. He loves to fish. And if he catches something he isn't going to eat, he puts it right back into the water. So these fold out, and I've already got my arrangements here of my photographs glued down. And I do have a little side pocket that I can add some more here if I wanted. Over here, now this is pretty plain, and I may end up adding a photograph or something right here. But for now, this is what it is. And you just kind of flip this up. It's magnetic. And I made kind of a pocket that comes down, and then I did camp right there. My grandkids. So I've got a photograph back in there of them on the horses. So this is interesting. This folds down, but I made it into a large pocket so that I can get some more photos in and on the back side. Right here, I have a photograph here, and it flips out, and I have a photograph there. It flips out, and then some in here. Okay, going on to the next page. This is just 2 pockets, and then I have one right up here. Now, the reason, obviously, you're kind of questioning why I have a dead fish in my picture, but if Nana didn't get this picture in this book, one of her grandsons would be very upset because he caught that just for my dinner one night. So I had to make sure I got this in for him. He did. He went out and says, I got to catch Nana's dinner tonight. So I just have a ton of picture mats in there, as you can see. I just kind of piled them all in. This one slides right up here. All right, moving on. So this is magnetic. It's a flip, and here's my waterfall. In first appearance, it looks like one big sheet, but it's not. It's just my little waterfall. So I'm going to scoot this down so you can see a little better, but I've got photos in here. I don't know if I had enough to fill this. I can't remember. So I did. So there is that. Going on to the next page, I have a large pocket, and I also have this flip so I can place photos in here. So I have a couple photographs back in there, but also this flip here is magnetic. So I'm going to put those back in and kind of show you what I'm talking about. You can also just clip a photograph right up front if you wanted. Over here is 2 large fold-outs, and they're magnetic. And I just have 2 large pockets sitting on the front there. And when you open it up, I have just places all over the place to place photographs. Okay, coming to this page. Now this is a tuck area. I didn't have it quite tucked in enough, but I've got 2 mats. They're glued down, except for this one I left kind of open-ended, so I can slide another photograph back in there. Now over here, same thing. This is magnetic. It opens up, and I just kind of place that right on in there. But I have a photo mat here. Going on to this page, what I have is 2 very large side pockets in the back and pockets on top. So I can get more stuff in here. But for now, this is good enough. Same thing over here. So when you take everything out, side by side, it looks pretty cool. All right, now that I got all that back in there, we're going to go on to the back pages. Now I left this alone. I may end up adding a pocket, or I'm probably just going to leave it open just to place photographs. Over here we have a large pocket in the back, and we have 2 pockets up front. And I can get quite a bit of picture mats back on in there. So that is Camp Happy Bear and photographs. And as you can see, I still have tons of places that I can add the photos to. I hope you've enjoyed this. I will be back with another tutorial real soon. Happy crafting, everybody!